Hey there everybody, this is Flamzeron, and you guys are probably expecting me to say aka YouTube's Tusker or whatever, but I'm not going to do that this time since this is not going to be on my YouTube, at least for a little while. I'm going to upload this to ImageStack for my gaming blog. But this is a tutorial on how to use a Dazzle. Let's take a look at the Dazzle. Now, this is all the stuff you'll need. For one thing, you will need a Dazzle. Now, this is the DVD version of the Dazzle, so you need to you either need to have like DVDs on you or whatever, because this thing actually records like in DVD format. There is a HD video version of it, I think, where like it outputs to direct video, but it costs more. I'll put a link to where you can buy it, and in case you're wondering, yes, this thing is available for Mac. You can get this on Mac. But yeah, it's a nice little thing. It's got, the right stuff, and it's got a little light right there that would, turn green whenever you have it plugged in. And also, speaking of plugged in, it is USB, so it's pretty easy to use. But you'll also need these AV cords to plug your Dazzle into your TV. Unless you plan on plugging in your game console that you want to record directly into your Dazzle, which we'll get to in a minute. And also, I think that kind of fell. You will need these things called splitters. They're these things that let you hook up more than one AV cable to a TV. And you'll need this if you want to actually see what you're playing while you're recording it, which is actually pretty useful because the screen that pops up that shows what you're recording on the program that records from the Dazzle is pretty small unless you're using something else. But, it's up to you. I'd recommend doing this too, because, without it, yeah. And before we begin, just a little quick note. If your TV doesn't have a red and white sort of output thing, you may need a fourth splitter. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I do have a fourth splitter plugged in and whatnot. And of course, I'll provide a link to where you can buy all this stuff. But let's get started. And let's say, for the sake of this tutorial, let's say you wanted to do a Mystic Art exhibition video, and you are doing Tales of the Abyss, and you're working on Luke's. So, okay, what you can do is take the USB and you put it in your computer. And as you can see, the light is now green on this thing, which shows that it is plugged in. Next, this might be a little hard because I'm doing this with one hand. You take your AV cables, once you actually get a chance to look at them. Here we go. Take them. Oh, whoops. Here we go. Take your AV cables and you plug them into each little thing. Like this. And it should be pretty self-explanatory if you've plugged stuff into your TV before. Now here comes the part where, and of course you could have substituted by, just plugging in your game console, which you can do, but like I said, it's not very fun if you're trying to actually see what you're doing. Next, as soon as I untangle, okay. Next, you can do this two different ways, which really doesn't matter. You can either plug your splitters into the TV and then put these things into the TV, or you can just do what I'm about to do and put the splitters, put the three of them, put one of the AVI things, sorry, I keep saying AVI because I'm used to the whole video thing, but put the the splitter into the little thing, like so. So now you've got it looking like this, where it's all plugged in. Next you go and you plug it into your game thing. Fair warning, this TV's kind of weird, and so it might make a weird sound whenever I unplug the yellow thing. See what I mean? There you go, and you'll notice that it's actually, the screen might be a little, of course you guys can't tell, the screen's a bit darker. And you just do the same for the other ones. This thing's actually fairly easy. It's not like trying to rip video from a DVD, from a game thing, where you have to like have different programs available. So we're going to plug the red thing, that's my SNES. Now, since I'm having to do the whole fourth splitter thing, this probably is going to end up looking more complicated than how it looks, but I assure you this is pretty easy. Okay, so you just plug it in. Then you've got a system thing looking like that, with all the stuff plugged in. Now we get to the part where you actually record. Everything's all plugged in. You're gonna do the, and you should have a program that came with your Dazzle called this thing, Pinnacle Instant DVD Recorder. You know, you just follow the instructions and whatnot. I don't know if this thing comes with every version of the Dazzle, and it takes a little while to load up on my computer, but you get a chance to choose what you want to output to, so you can use this thing for any other little thing. Luckily, YouTube brought their, now you can like upload 15-minute long videos because this thing's close to 10 minutes. It's gonna take a little, here we go. And as you can see, the thing's actually all ready. You can tell the Dazzle's kind of weird because it records what is on your TV, but not really your TV. It's weird, like records your TV, but like not at the same time. Next you know, just a lot of the stuff's pretty self-explanatory. Now you get to choose where you want to save your files. And no, I don't want a DVD menu. Recording it for 15 minutes. And I'm gonna try to do this as best as I can, because I'm actually gonna have to play the game a little bit. Maybe I can figure something out. But then you just click on the record button, and it'll take some time to start recording. But now it's recording, and you see. Then I'm just gonna. And then you just click right there, stop recording, and it's burning the thing right now. And you're done. Depending on what kind of Dazzle you have or what your preferences is, you could have substituted the thing for a DVD, or you could have just put it on your hard drive. But yeah, that's how you record, or rather, that's how you set up, and that's how you record your Dazzle. Tune in next time. I'll do a video on how to get the actual video file to actually like edit and whatnot onto your computer for editing, unless you just want to upload the file itself onto YouTube or wherever it is. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope this tutorial was useful.